Hello everybody, I am Ninjas and welcome to Catch Me. This is a pretty new game that's just come out recently. It is in early access. It is a stealth kind of thievery game, and well, you'll see more of it here in a moment. The premise here is that you are a magician who's kind of gone on a bit of a Robin Hood streak and is stealing money from these corrupt rich people and then taking that money and spending it on guards to put it into your own safe instead of giving it to the poor. Yeah. The whole like Robin Hood premise thing doesn't really work in this, but basically you're stealing money from other people and then using that to build up your own maze. That being said, this is a PvP game technically, although in a bit of a weird way, and I will show you that. Now, I will say this for the game so far. It has a pretty kickin' soundtrack. It's got a nice, like, 1930s kind of bluesy, jazzy, detective/sleuth kind of sound. You may be wondering why you're not hearing that right now. And that is because I want to avoid having any kind of copyright issues. So perhaps I'll put something else in the background that I know isn't going to cause me a copyright flag. Like that. That'll work. Anyway, so let's take a look at what we got here. This is the main menu. That part's not done yet. It is early access again. There are some glitches and bugs. The basic idea of the game is pretty solid and it works just fine, but there's a few glitches. You'll see them probably as we go here. So you got here famous magicians. This is your high scores list. Co-workers, you can unlock a couple different magicians. The default is Rosa. Then there's Perona, who I've unlocked, and then there is the third hand, Walter, who I have not quite yet unlocked. So you get these little roses, and those are kind of like experience points, if you will. Props and roses, you get a series of props to use in the maze to try to beat it, and this is where you will equip those. Equipping the props has a different weight effect on you. I'm using really basic stuff, so it doesn't weigh a whole lot. But the more advanced, complicated stuff takes more mana to use, and it's gonna slow you down when you get into the maze. But enough chit-chat, I'm talking a lot here. This is where we'll set up our maze. Oh yes, and it's all like retro pixel graphics-y, kind of. So here's my maze. My maze is terrible right now. There's not... Oh, I've got some money here. It's pretty crummy right now. There's not really much going on here. But you get to lay out where you put your safe. So I can put it right there, for example. And you also get to assign the guards and roughly the area that they patrol in, that kind of thing. So... yeah, and other people will bust in here and try to steal my money. So we'll show you how that goes. So first off, I'm going to open up my targets list here. And then this is all of the different people that I can try to steal money from. And as well, what level their maze is. So that's not their level, it's the level of their maze. So you click on a person, and these are all real players. These are all other players' mazes. Click on a person, click on peek, and you can take a little peek at their maze. You have a very limited amount of view. Like, for example, I can see the safe there, and there's another one there, and another one there. Interesting. I don't see any of his guards. Usually if they have just normal human guards wandering around, then you will see them. Now, there's a couple things I can do here, because this is all fog of war. I can use flares to try to illuminate an area. And that's cool, but that's going to cost me a little bit of mana. And here's my mana here. So I've got quite a bit, but it's going to cost me a little bit of mana, and it lights the area up. What the heck is that? You can click on a guard, you'll get some more information on him. Launches little birds as a ranged attack. Its vision can't clear mist. Okay. Can be hypnotized. When it realizes a chest has been robbed, it will go directly to defend other untouched chests. Wow. That is actually... Wow, and he's pretty fast, too. That is quite an annoying guy. Alright, so we know he's got those. I don't know what the point value is on those. There's a limit to how many guards you can have in your maze, and it's based on a point value. So you got another one there. And another one there. Now the worrisome thing is that once he knows that I've robbed that safe, he will go somewhere, and that could be bad. I don't want to use up too many of these flares because that is going to cost me mana that I might use for other abilities. Okay. So let's see. Where do I want to start here? So I can choose any infiltration point I want. I can drop in anywhere on the map. So let's see. I've got stuff that helps me unlock chests faster, which is good if I want to get it done before they get all the way around to looking at me again. I can hypnotize guys, or I can use the dove trick. This is actually pretty useless in here. Might be better off just not using that. Give myself a little bit of a speed boost, because it's mainly good against the guard dogs. So literally he's got trained monkeys guarding his chest. So now I haven't started robbing this guy yet. I can still technically go not touching that and back out, and no harm done. I mean, I just lose a couple of these flares that I've spent. That's fine. So I could do that, but I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to try to get this. So we're going to start in this room. I think I want to start right here. I'm just going to drop straight onto this chest.
Every time you with me makes you believe.
That didn't work,
Now you see me.
Okay, so I just used my hypnotize ability, which is unfortunate. I didn't want to have to do that. I'm also going to hide up here, because I'm not sure. Okay, I've never seen these monkeys in action before, so I'm not sure how they work. I was worried he was going to run right past me and see me, so okay, which means he's probably going towards what? I have no idea what just happened. Did he start patrolling or something? Okay. That's really weird. Maybe we'll start with this safe, and we'll see how it goes. I've not used the monkeys before. I'm not really quite sure.
Every time you with me makes you believe in magic. The power of thought, the magic of the mind.
Okay, so he's gone off that way. I'm actually just gonna follow him. Okay, I don't know what happened last time. That's weird. So yeah, like I said, it's an early access game. There's some weird glitches and stuff. It looks like he's just checking that safe out now safely, so.
As your wish.
We'll head up here. I'm kind of worried. We got some robot dogs in here as well. Now I wish I'd brought the parrots. Okay, well.
Magic becomes art when it has nothing to hide.
Now, the game is by a Chinese company. I forget the name. I'm not very good with Chinese names. But, yeah, it's a Chinese company. It's like ZuoBuLaiGame or something like that. There'll be some info in the description below the video. But it's...
so be it.
Not absolutely terrible, but a lot of the dialogue sounds like they've run it through like an automatic computer translator, which is humorously bad. There's a little sliver of...
Keep calm, my friend.
Like when you first start the maze, every time you with me, something or other, it's just like, oh, the grammar. So you might notice there's a little sliver when the dog walks over here, and that will detect you, so that will trip things. That's one of those kind of more annoying glitches about the game. I've had guys detect me through walls. I've had, stuff like that pop up and it catches you, and it's like, that really shouldn't work. Alright, he's gonna go that way, and he's gonna go up.
Agreed.
Now we are gonna be super sneaky here. Okay, I think we're safe. I am worried that there's
Keep calm,
going
my
to
friend.
be a second dog. Oh, and this is that little timer you see there. That's my sneak time, so I can run around normally.
No dough.
And you'll notice
no
I've got
show.
some sound waves going out. Those will trip people off if they hear them. Although you've got to be pretty close for them to hear them. But when I press Control, I switch to sneak mode.
Now you see me.
And I can
Later
only
you
go that far. If I stop, it stops going down. And if I stand up, it'll replenish. But I can only sneak that far. And then I'll just stop after that. But, alright, let's get this guy. So he goes that way. So that's kind of a big open window he's got there. And eventually he goes that way. So I
No
think
dough,
if we just go
no
over
show.
here, we can get all the way there and just be safe.
Now you see me, later you won't.
So I think we're all right here.
Magic becomes art when it has nothing to hide.
All right, so he's gonna freak out. He's gonna run. He'll go all the way down there. And now I've got 3 of them there. This is gonna get interesting. All right. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to pull this one off, but
The real secret of magic lies in the performance.
okay, we've got just that last safe to get. And we gotta sneak by this dog again. Let's see how we do this. Ooh, he's gonna make this more of a pain than usual.
Keep calm, my friend.
I need to get like right down on him. Crap. No! Okay, well, the dogs blow up when they bite you, so that hurt, but it's not enough to take me out.
Now you see me, later
One more
you
dog would have done it, but at least for now, I'm still alive. And okay, how in the heck am I gonna do this? Somehow I've got to get in here. I've got enough to do 2 hypnosi. I don't know. Just make sure I don't have anything else in that room. People like to sneak little dogs into the shadowy corners and stuff, because they can. Okay, that was a pretty good window there. So they come down, he goes up, they
Don't
go
give
up,
them much
he
information
goes
so they
that
can't
way,
define you.
go there. Okay. So as long as I can keep that bottom monkey from detecting the chest, I might be able to sneak around, hypnotize hypnotize the other
As your
two.
wish.
This is so iffy. Because I can only hypnotize 2 of them. This is one of those spots where tactics comes in here, because it's like, if I didn't use so many flares to light up the level, I could have probably pretty easily afforded a 3rd hypnosis. But I can't right now. So I need to make sure this guy is not out of sync with the others. Go, 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 go.
Thanks
I got
for
it.
your attention.
Whew. All right. Successfully pulled that off. So then after you get done with a mission, I used 11 flares, jeez. It will show you an overview of everything you've used, as well as, of course, how much you've stolen. Now, it's going to save a replay as well for not only myself, but also for the person who I just robbed. So they'll be able to later on watch me go through and rob them, which means they can improve their defenses and things like that if they so choose. Also, since I have robbed this place, I now get some bonus roses, which it will give me every few minutes, or every 45 minutes apparently. All right. So that's the game in a nutshell. I have 13,000 now. That's sitting around in my own maze, and I can try to spend it. Like, I can expand a bit. I can do this down here, and now I've got some more mazes that I can get and go rob, or I could use it to try to improve my maze, but there's not a whole lot I can really do to improve my maze right now. And I can assign the new rows I just picked up. So let's see. Yeah, that'll work. I like being fast. Let's go back here. Defense. So-and-so robbed me. Good. Oh, and you can leave letters for people, too. Good defense, dude. I was almost failed. That's the note that somebody left for me on my maze. So they were saying I did a good job with defense. Now, this is my maze. So he spent over a minute just looking. So we'll just skip ahead here a little bit. Oops, 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 oops. So he put those guys to sleep, robbed me while they were sleeping. He found my dog. So he only has enough mana left to do 1 hypnosis. He can't do a disguise. He can't do anything but that hypnosis. So he's got to sneak past the dog, which is what he's doing here. Does a hypnosis. Oh, he barely has enough HP. And he pulls it off. And that's how he got me. He barely made it. So, like he said, he was almost failed. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe on the video. It's just that much more encouraging for me when I see people subscribing to the vid, so feel free to share it with your friends. Let them know about my channel, all of that too. But that's going to be it for this one. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.